My name is Alex Walton, and this is a video summary of my stress management interviews. So the first person that I interviewed, what her stressors were her kids, her finances, and her own health. Some things that they do when they begin to feel overwhelmed is she gets in the car and takes a drive. Her ways of coping are to listen to music. And a few things that I recommended to her that I learned from Chapter 10 was to try to incorporate any kind of exercise, whether it be going out for a walk or anything like that, just getting outside, trying to exercise. And also I recommended some lifestyle changes, such as like developing a satisfying relationship, like some friends that she can go to or anything like that, and also just to incorporate a healthier diet. The second person that I interviewed, his stressors was his work, and he's in the middle of buying a house, so that's very stressful for him. A few ways what he does when he feels overwhelmed is he plays guitar and he sings. He likes to work out when he feels overwhelmed and likes to be outside. A few ways that he copes is would be, honestly, he said to just avoid the situation altogether, meaning he doesn't like confrontation or doesn't like to take care of things, I guess, when he feels stressed out, and to take his mind off the stressor and fill it with distractions. So those distractions would be playing guitar or working out or going outside. And a few things that I recommended to him to incorporate into his life for stress management was to exercise, some lifestyle changes such as a healthier diet, and getting a greater amount of restful sleep each night, because he also talked about how his sleep schedule was awful. Like he would get like 4 or 5 hours of sleep at night and then get up and go to work all day. Also to develop a game plan to face the stressors instead of just ignoring them altogether. The last person that I interviewed, her stressors was school and work. She's in the middle of going to college, and this is her senior semester, or her senior year, and she's really stressed out about that, and she also has a job. Some things that she does when she feels overwhelmed is she likes to take a shower and just kind of avoid the situation, calm down and relax, or just to be alone as much as she can. A few ways of coping for her is to go outside, to sleep, and to do something she enjoys. She says that she really likes to shoot her bow. A few things that I recommended that I learned from Chapter 10 was to incorporate any kind of exercise routine again, and trying to a relaxation technique such as a massage or trying yoga. So my final thoughts and some parallels that I saw between all three of the interviews were that they had similar stressors that were work and finance related. Also, their coping mechanisms and management towards their stressors were very, very, very weak, meaning that they weren't really putting any effort into managing their stressors and to develop their habits and take control of their stressors, but rather they were trying to just avoid the problem altogether. Every single one of them said that they would just go away and avoid it, or go to sleep, or things like that. Each one of their coping mechanisms were things like going for a drive, sleeping, avoiding the situation altogether, and none of these actions were actually trying to manage the issue. So hopefully with the things that the stress management and coping mechanisms that I learned from Chapter 10 that I introduced to the people that I interviewed, hopefully they can find a way to benefit from them and incorporate them into their lifestyle so that they can take control of their stress